this tour is about saying to Flint and Youngstown and Detroit and all these cities that have felt left behind in the last 30 years that we have to come together, and those of us at the federal and state level, to say we need to create policies that are for all of these towns, and nobody's alone, and we're going to work with the private sector and the venture capitalists to bring investment to these communities. We're all in this together.
What I'm interested in learning is, what does Detroit want to be? What is the excellence here? Because as an investor, I can believe in that incumbent, like that thing that you want to be, and I want to be part of that ride. Because we can't bring it here. Us as investors, we can't bring it. But if we can find it, help you cultivate it, that I think will give us more confidence.
I can see the wheels turning in the heads of some of our hosts on how to answer that question. So let you think about it for a second.
Our door is open. This region, we're hungry for investment, and we're saying we're excited to be here with you today. And I can tell you, if Detroit falls in love with you, you have an amazing partner. This is speed dating, so let's see what we can do.
We are moving into new areas of technology. We are creating a new industry in energy. And let's embrace that. And move the country forward.
Right, because that industry's growing.
Yes.
All right, if everybody can come on in, we want to get the program started. And we are basically just trying to break down the barriers that are in place between what happens out in Silicon Valley and what happens here. And just to let all of you know, they have been very impressed and excited with what they have seen so far. I think there are a lot of opportunities that are emerging. So we're just thrilled with what's happening here. And we wanted to, as we started to talk about this trip, we wanted to be in Detroit. We wanted to be in Flint. We wanted to be in these communities that we know are on the comeback and on the move.
After you finish the roundtables, what is the final product that you want to do as far as come up with?
Well, with these investors, you got to build trust. They're not just going to show up someplace and start dumping money into it. So we want them to build relationships, see the companies in all these different areas, and get to know the people running the companies and building that relationship. And over time, hopefully in the next 6 months, a year, whatever, they can come back and then make that investment so that young people have an opportunity to stay in Detroit or move back to Detroit. You know, you look at Youngstown, Akron, Flint, Detroit, South Bend. These are the kind of cities all over the United States that need this kind of investment, and it's starting to happen. And this Comeback Cities tour, I think, is going to start something very beautiful in this country. This is a great bus, man.
Yeah, it looks like it. Just, you need to put a wrap on that.
If this congressional thing doesn't work out, we're going to start a garage band, man, me and you. I have no idea what I'm eating here. Absolutely none.
We have a concept called 100K ideas. There happens to be 100,000 people who live in Flint. Every one of those people has an idea, and it doesn't matter how grandiose that idea is, especially when the average household income in the United States is $54,000 a year. Let's not worry about unicorn outcomes when we can double the average household income by helping people take their ideas from concept to market. So Phil alluded to this. While everyone else is out chasing unicorns, we're going to breed reindeer. Still mystical creatures, but at least they exist. And when you breed reindeer, you're going to find a few unicorns within those. But if you only look for unicorns, you're never going to come across a reindeer, and we're never going to actually change the cultural shift that has to happen in this country to encourage innovation to move forward.
Gets back to the same thing. Jobs, pension, wages, health care, security, quality of life with your family and your friends and enjoying your community. And that's what this is all about. So thank you for the opportunity to be here. We're gonna buy a few t-shirts. Get the hoodies, they're more expensive. Better margin on the, yeah, special price, yeah. So thank you for having us. Go Flint, we're behind you 1,000%.
You got something that fit me right away.
Oh my God, this is so cool. We're gonna have dinner in the theater? Oh, that's cool. Great time in Flint. We're in a $37 million renovated a theater. One of our VCs has donated $100,000 to the local fund here. So we're killing it and a lot of energy. I think we're starting to figure out exactly how to close the divide, the economic divide.